Only about 3.5 of traders on prop firms ever actually make a payout. First of all, that's actually a crazy statistic, and I never knew that. So if you're one of those people, props to you, man. That's let alone the very few making actual consistent payouts on prop firms. I can't even imagine how small that is. So that led me to the question, what actually separates these traders making consistent good money from trading compared to the people who've never actually made even a payout before, let alone passed an account? And that is down to the amount of progress that they made as traders. In my 2 years of day trading and simply trying out different ways of actually learning how to study the charts and trade and backtest, I've tried different strategies, I've backtested different ways, I've tried all sorts of things and methods. Today, I'm going to be sharing with you the best pieces of advice that I wish I had starting out trading. This advice personally is going to take me into profitability within the next 6 months of my trading. There are three things that you can be doing to maximize your progress in trading and really elevate yourself to the next level. The first step to this is being a risk taker. That means someone's not afraid to lose or fail or anything like that. So to put this into perspectives, I'm going to give you two different traders with two different scenarios, and you simply you can tell me who do you think is going to end up profitable in the end. The first trader is somebody who doesn't take risks. So let's say they see a trade on their account or they see a trade on the charts and it's looking very good. It looks very nice. It's a nice trade, but they don't take it. Why? Because it's potentially too much risk for them. They don't want to. They don't want to even have the thought of losing money on their account. They don't want to potentially imagine going into drawdown, etc. Consistently, they are avoiding the charts, avoiding trades, missing potential riskier trades. And in the end, yeah, they might have prevented some losses, but they've lost something a lot more important on the way. I'll tell you what that is soon. Now let's move on to the next trader. This trader, the second one, is a risk taker. So they aren't scared to lose trades. They aren't scared to blow accounts. They aren't scared to lose money. They enter those riskier trades. They are comfortable with the fact that they might lose, they might fail, they might blow accounts. They're fine with that. Why? Because they know it's all part of a process. So, what do they actually gain from losing? Which sounds pretty contradictory. What I believe is they gain lessons, which are a lot more important than a number on a chart or the number of profit in your account of whatever valuation you're on. The more important thing to gain while you're still unprofitable is lessons. Every single loss is a lesson. If you learn from your losses and you start to cut them down, then you're going to improve so much faster than the first trader who doesn't take things because they don't want to go into drawdown or they don't want to see a loss. Essentially, they're going to improve a lot faster. So shift your brain into being someone like that who is comfortable with losing, comfortable with taking risks for the ultimate purpose of being profitable in the long run, not on the short run seeing some extra profit on your screen. Trust me, guys, I made this mistake for so long. That leads me into my second point. So, the second way to maximize your progress in trading, that is what? To learn from your mistakes. I've already covered this a little bit, but I'm going to go more into depth. So essentially, when you lose, you want to find out why. That is the key. Why? Ask yourself that. Why did you lose? What did you overlook? What did you miss? What could you have done? You have to ask yourself those things. So what I actually noticed helps me is when I actually write it down. So in a little journal, when I'm backtesting or when I trade live and I make a loss, I write down why did I lose this. So I'll analyze it, maybe not long, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and I'll analyze why did I lose this. And so what this does in the long run is it improves your pattern recognition. So let's say you've lost 10 trades this month back testing, and you're going over at the end of the month these losses, and you start to see, oh, this is pretty similar to that one. That one's pretty similar. That one's pretty similar. And 6 of those losses are all the same type of loss. So maybe it's the same liquidity trap that you always fall into. And so now, in those extra 10 minutes you've done of analyzing your losses, you're now able to eliminate that common denominator of your losses. And ultimately, if you're not repeating the same mistakes, you're going to be more profitable. You have a lot less to lose. You're not going to be falling into the same traps. So a lot of people focus on how can I get more wins and how can I win more in the charts. But have you ever actually thought to reduce losses and seriously try and reduce losses? Actually analyze why are you losing and try and cut it down, because I guarantee you that simple change is a game changer. Promise you guys. So in summary, analyze your losses, learn from your losses, journal it down, and improve your pattern recognition. And finally, guys, the third step, you have to change your mindset. If I asked you right now, in 2 years, are you going to be profitable? Are you going to be a consistently profitable trader, making money from the charts, living the lifestyle you want to live? What would you say? How would you reply to me? 6 months ago, I probably would have told you yes. However, there would have been a seed of doubt in my mind for 1 second, maybe, something like that. In my mind, it would be that doubt that, is this actually for me? Will I actually be profitable? Can I actually do this? Is this for me? Maybe if I asked you that right now, you would have the same thing. Maybe you're not fully 100% confident in your skill, in yourself. And trust me, guys, that thought, that seed of doubt in your brain is the biggest killer of progress in trading. You have to learn to believe in yourself fully, because if you don't believe in yourself, who will? Listen, guys, you need to manifest your future. If you need to believe in yourself, you need to think about yourself in these situations. Put yourself into these situations. Dream about yourself having this lifestyle you want to live every night. Once you start to believe that you can do this, that's when you're going to see progress. Start applying this stuff today, and in a month's time, in 2 months' time, 3 months' time, I promise you, you're going to see progress, guys. Trust me. It's a little mindset video. So let me know if you like it. In a bit.